Are you gonna record? Do you edit your videos? Much. Oh, playing legit feels so much better. It does, yeah. Do you know why playing legit feels better? Because I'm good.
There's no feeling
God,
more
can we
intense
1v1,
than
please?
starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black.
I'm
If you got your
offense.
best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original gift. Starting over is harder than starting up.
It's just this
If you're not
monitor,
ready for
bro.
that, like if you've already had a
my
bad day,
144
then what
hertz.
you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop, quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always. Even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely
Oh, he's getting L danced on.
parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
My friend who's getting L
In
danced
it,
on.
your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and
just
losing everything.
enjoying life. And I'm getting
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them, once you have the correct method, or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and
have you watched my
assembled into a
videos
world.
recently?
And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look
Do I
bad,
upload
but
too
they're
much for
badly
you to
made,
watch all of them?
although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. Be games, be movies, be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and Taylor Swift mashups,
best safe for me, best safe.
failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten,
no reason.
untitled. Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Was.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly, a quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Why don't you just get a speed hack or something?
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far, feeling frustrated. It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit, locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee, it's grapefruit, it's licorice. It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue. It means a lot to me that you've come this far. endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given
What
me.
mouse is it? Wait, should I do it, Mum?
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you. Oh no. Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this here is will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut. Oof, sorry about that.
You mean we are? Guess what I'm having for dinner tonight? Did I ask? Oh, sorry. Bruv, how Jamie Ellis, you're putting me off. Because there's another guy in my Discord called Jamie Ellis. And there's someone in my school called Alex Ellis, which kinda ticked me off. Right, that looks a bit dead. You're jumping too late. Now! You bot. Town Hall 9 on Clash of Clans. Mr. Bucket, who's that? Oh, Bucket. Donnie, you have a phone, right? And you have WhatsApp, right? You don't. And you have friends on WhatsApp, right? Okay, you have people on WhatsApp, right? Okay, so I was about to say, yeah, so like, before you interrupted me. Oh! I'm actually gonna watch some of my videos. Whoops. Who doesn't? Oh, whoops, I didn't say that. Potato makes videos. Holy. Oh yeah. The irrelevant. Is that a lie?
This gets more frightening each time you return. Knuckles whitening, stomach
Oh,
tightening.
this one.
Once bitten, so many times burned.
Godin, give up. Give up. Guardian. Have you ever played HCF? You've played HCF? Wait, you played Hardcore Factions? I'm sorry. I'm gonna try recording 240 FPS. Okay, I just need to do some. I'll get you up.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying, don't let it get to you.
That's good editing.
Did it good edited or did he actually do it?
No, he didn't do it. I can tell by the blur.
Really?
And there's one effect miss. Like, it doesn't gradually gain speed. It like.
I think he actually done it.
Wait, let me see it again. It's that part there. Going up there.
Yeah.
I feel like that part's fake.
Well, if he was very clever, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think he done it.
Maybe.
Alright. How about this one? I bet that hurt.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh. Whoop. The first time you got here, you thought you were safe. A base camp for reaching the summit. That's how it seemed on its face the first time. But your face can fall fast when you plummet. Whoop. 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 Oh. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. 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 Oh. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. 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 No. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Oh. Whoop. 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 Oh. Whoop. 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 Whoop.
Yeah. What? So you hacked? Guardian used to hack?
Now, you've conquered the high
Oh
school,
my
the
god.
platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go
That's
but
a bit
up,
dodgy.
and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came. I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my